Hi, I'm Zelina. Welcome to my channel. Um, Kind of the purpose of my channel is for me to share this is my personal vlog, and I'm just sharing fun, interesting things uh, that I'm learning along the way in the lines of personal development. Kind of some of it's a little bit along the lines of spiritual, and kind of my focus this month has been manifesting. So today I was struggling to come up with content. I've been clearing out files and whatnot, trying to clear out the pile of clutter. If you look back at my previous videos, there's a couple where I talk about the clutter I'm tackling, and I feel like I'm not making progress the way I want to. I feel like I clear one thing out and something else takes its place. Um, so when I was thinking about what I should talk about today, and I was trying to come up with like a 3 points or 5 points or something, two things kind of came to mind when I was about to give up and resolved to not do a video today. Um, so I'm going to title this video, "The Wisdom of Toddlers." And as you know, I have two toddlers, Evie, who's almost 2, and Joey, who's 3.5. And this week has been kind of an off week. They've been having sleep regressions going on. Joey's adjusting to his new bed. But we were having, so Joey taught me kind of an interesting lesson about manifesting yesterday. It was kind of funny. We were on the way to daycare, and Evie wanted a marshmallow when we're already in the car and we're already driving there. And Joey kept asking her, "Do you want a marshmallow?" And his tone of voice was as if he could give her a marshmallow. And I'm like, "Son, don't keep asking her. You know she wants a marshmallow. We can't just give her one right now. It doesn't work that way. Because we don't have any marshmallows in the car. We can't just give it to you." And Evie was getting really upset and was really kind of crying and whining. And Joey tells her, "Evie, it just doesn't work that way." And I felt so bad because I was like, I want them to understand that, not everything is instant gratification, and, the answer to everything isn't always yes. And when I was kind of thinking that, kind of the lesson came through with manifesting is, we don't always get things in the way that we want, and they don't always come in the time that we want them to come to. But the reason that led to kind of this a little bit of an epiphany that I had today is I was going through papers from around 1998 to 2005. And I don't know why I was keeping these papers. I just put them in a box, put them in the attic, or, put them in the garage and forgot about them. And in going through these papers, when we first moved to Texas after we got out of the military, we struggled financially, and it felt like we just couldn't get a break. Everything would go wrong, and I couldn't balance a checkbook to save my life. I kept borrowing from my dad and my grandma, and now I feel so ashamed about that. And I kind of got this sense of calm when I was kind of agonizing over, being such a deadbeat then, or being so just stupid. And it's like I kind of felt like my dad's presence with, "It's okay. You learned your lesson. You figured it out. Even now we're not making the money we used to, but everything's still working out. We're still, we've still had money come in and we're still getting by. So in kind of a weird way with, just the interaction with my toddlers, I kind of got that sense of peace and that sense of calm. I don't know if it's, really how to describe it, but it really was like a true sense of peace of this is all going to work out. And I felt like I should share this today so that if you come across this video and you're struggling and you're thinking, you don't know what it's like to be broke, first stop saying you're broke. I stopped saying that a long time. I think I saw The Power of Intention in like 2003, part of it off of PBS. And after that, I never said I was broke again. Whenever, like if my daughter wanted something that was like, let's say over the $20 price range, anything under 20 was usually an easy thing to buy. But anything over that, it was like, okay, well, it's not in the budget. And trying to gauge how bad does she want it. Because if she wants it bad enough, we'll figure out how to work it into the budget. And, if it takes a couple paychecks to save for it, so be it. But if it's something that she's not going to want in 2 weeks, it's not worth the money anyway. So I am proof it gets better. And it's not going to take you 20 years. And it's, but part of it is changing it's not just your mindset, it's like your attitude towards it. Instead of being angry at the bills for being there, find how to turn that into gratitude. Like I was looking at some of the bills and one was for Best Buy. I saw a collections letter, and that one was one of the hard ones. That when we finally paid off our debts, that was when I really had to fight with them, because I ended up fighting to get them to remove all the extra charges that, like, if you don't pay, they keep at one point they were charging me like an extra $75 a month. And what's funny is I strung that along so much that the debt doubled. That if I would have had just stopped paying right away, the debt would have kind of stopped right there. Anyway, not this wasn't meant to be about debt, but I thought back, what did we buy? And it was this computer that ended up being the computer that we used when we first started college. And kind of doing the train of, we came here, we went to college for 3 years, got our degrees, and it's like within a year, our life changed drastically. We had more than enough money to pay our bills. We had money where we could go to movies and we could go out to dinner, and just looking at our life as it transformed over the years and how the world has changed since COVID, we are still so incredibly blessed. And it's like when I can get into those feelings, that thought, everything just kind of clears up, and I know it's going to be okay. And I can see all the times that it turned around. And, I love my toddlers so much because they don't, everything is so easy for them. And I was thinking about how Joey kind of has, super manifesting abilities, because, all he has to do is he says he wants something. And I want to move heaven and earth to give it to him. And I was thinking about that just before I started this, and I'm sorry if I'm shaking. I'm having to hold my selfie stick. I'm taping in his room because Daniel's on a meeting downstairs, so this was the best place to do a video right now. So anyway, the way he wants something is so like open, and he just expects it's going to happen. He doesn't know how it's going to happen. He's not telling me to go buy it. He's just saying, I want this. And I was thinking, what if I could figure out how to do that with the universe and let the universe act like me giving Joey something, where I would move heaven and earth to give him, anything he wants. Why don't I let the universe do that for me? So just food for thought. I don't know what the near future holds, but I'm sure it is beautiful. And I just want you to know that you're special and wonderful, and good things are meant for you. And thank you for stopping by. I hope you like and share. And, I'm just getting started. I'm trying to figure out what to make content on, what do I want to talk about, what's important to me, what do I think can help you. And I just want to show up and make a difference. And I don't know if everybody wants to do that, but I've always wanted to do it. I'm kind of going out on a wing and a prayer to do so right now. And thank you for being here. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you in my next video.